Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Seattle Makers podcast. My name is Jeremy Hanson, and we are revamping the video show. First, start out with a huge thanks to Ted Bridgman, who's been helping us with the podcast. Couldn't have done it without you. He's come in and introduced ideas, a conversational format, which we're definitely going to keep in future episodes, and really been a massive contribution to the space. We're going to be introducing a few different projects in the space, interviewing people, showing more footage from what's going on next door, and we'll also be expanding the AV department. Today we're going to talk about our new entry area. A while ago we did a lamp over the sign-in space, and we printed that out of PET. That is like a stress test of a print. It actually lifts up and makes this lattice structure. So our printers did really well on that, but you can see if you look really closely, it having to retract and then move and print thousands of times going around. But it looks really great, and that's one of the things that PET is great for. It's got optical qualities that let light shine through. It's kind of shimmery, really good color. So we've got a vase as well that's bright green, and you can see the light coming through. You do want to use a LED light though, so you don't melt the plastic. It is thermoplastic, so it's going to melt. But we found this old-time looking bulb that they're doing it in warmer colors now, so you can get a warmer light and kind of an older looking lamp with that. So that's our lamp, and it goes up and over a pulley design that we grabbed from the internet. It's like an old school pulley from I think the 20s, and we're going to be doing some more on vertical storage, and that was a prototype. And it's mounted to actually a martini glass holder that's bent, so we didn't know what to do with it. Thought it'd be a good reuse project. The design of the lamp came from Thingiverse, and we're going to drop the credit in the description below. So our new sign-in station was actually an old sculpting stand that we got from the Bainbridge Makerspace, which they have an amazing set of studios out there if you ever get a chance to check it out. It was sitting in the hall with a free sign, and we didn't know exactly what it was. It's got a foot pump that it can lift up about a foot, and it can spin 360 degrees and tilt. And it was our original media stand that was going to roam around and take video in the space, but now it's going to be a funky sign-in stand that reached its final home, and we just laser cut out a iPad holder that fit just inside the outside of the iPad, so you push it in and it just stays right there. And we cut up our old entry sign that said please sign in and just glued it above and below, and now we've got a brand new sign that's tilted about 45 degrees, so it takes care of all the clutter, just kind of slides right off, and it's just a pretty cool reuse stand. Finally, we have a new screen mounted to the wall with a Raspberry Pi hooked up to it. That's going to show all the calendar events, upcoming classes, and still having some issues with it refreshing or turning off. So anybody got some ideas, put those in the comments below. And we're also going to put in buttons so you can see like all the machines, who's got machine time scheduled, as well as a refresh button. The idea is we can get away completely from the keyboard and just have a mouse to navigate up and down if we want to see events in the future. But that's our project this week. Thanks everyone who made it happen. Carlin, Sophia, a bunch of the people come in and help out with the space. We also want to thank Impact for their team building event this week. They came in and painted a skyline of Seattle and did an amazing job. We do team building events to help support the space, so thank you guys for coming out and doing an awesome event. And if you guys have a team, you can come down and laser etch tumblers or paint a skyline of Seattle or cut out some notepad boxes for your desk. And there's more at seattlemakers.org/teambuilding. We now have 89 members of the space, so thank you to everyone who signed up this week. And if you'd like to join our growing community, go to seattlemakers.org/memberships. We'd love to have you. And another great way to support the space for free is to follow us on Instagram or Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And you can follow us at Seattle Makers HQ. I'm Jeremy Hanson, and I'll see you next week.
Yes!